Where are we gonna look at now, April?
My car.
Your car.
Yes, it's my car.
Well, I see it's blue in the front. I'd rather look at that one.
It don't run.
Not good. Yep. Today we're gonna do a little video. Everything done to April's 2008 G8 GT. Ta-da!
Cool it down, cool it down, cool it down. Tom Hardy, Tyler Wood for 10. Chandler, look, you already lit.
Cool it down, cool it off. Just cause it's mellow don't have to mean that it's soft. No, just cause you're mad don't mean you have to react first in ways that only make a situation worse. They told me I was foolish. They treated me like I was a nuisance. Now I'm hot, they can't handle the truth, they're holding back. Telling me I'm the best, but I told you that. Can't stop it, doubting Thomas. Shouting matches, angry, hateful comments. When will it clear up? Tom need Noxzema. I am not acting, this is not theater. Y'all are not rapping, follow the leader. I am him, Platoon, that is me. Brooms, witches, bees, circling around me, thinking that they found me. Little do they know I'm in a cave underground.
See, I don't really give a damn what the motherfolks talking about. You can hate me now, but everything come back around. Yes sir, you need to cool it down. Yes sir, look, homie, cool it down. Cool it off.
Last little thing we did to it. Thanks, Matt Woody. They look really good on here.
And I got my burnouts for Wyatt.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm still gonna leave it on there for a little bit.
I think we have a video of that on here on our channel. Or somebody does, at least. Yeah, I know this car's been on here a couple times, but we haven't really said too much about it. It's my girlfriend April's car. It's a 2008. And it is ignition orange metallic.
It's been repainted, so it's in between the G8 and the SS color. It's like it had a little baby, so it's not exactly the right color, but I still enjoy it. I love it. And I got my AodHan wheels.
Yep.
So that was it's kind of my newest upgrade.
A lot of people always ask what cams sound like. So this one is a BTR2
Used.
out of my old car, or my car, and it has some RCR ported heads, intake, throttle body, and we painted the throttle body just this mass airflow, LS7 mass airflow, and this one has pace setter long tubes to the Solo Mach Shorty, like with the short mid muffler. And then it also has the Solo J-pipe muffler, or muffler delete. There's really no muffler, but yeah, that's the exhaust, because everybody always asks us about the exhaust.
Madman carbon spoiler.
It is a Madman spoiler. The wheel fitment's really good. I think they're plus 35 front and rear. They're 19 by 8.5 in the front and 19 by 9.5 in the rear, but the fitment is really good. And
Color matched door handles.
Color matched door handles. It's got a RCR built transmission, stock rear diff, 292 gears still, and a Circle D 4DP. So it's a good combo. We've never really put a tire on it because it has, what kind of brakes, April?
CTS-V 2.
Yep, front 4-piston front and rear. So we can't fit a good tire over the back, but we did run an 11.9 spinning at I think about 118 in the quarter, so it did pretty good.
That's 6LE cow hood.
6LE cow hood. And we just put on some MSD wires today too. So I also wanted to do, like I said, I've seen a lot of videos of people asking, what certain cams sound like, what exhaust sounds like. So this is a combination. We've done a few BTR2s, and we've done a lot of different exhausts on them. Also, something that people ask about is how's it drive with a stall converter. You know, when you have to do a bigger cam, you want to do a stall converter for drivability. It won't surge at lights and things like that. So we're going to do a little drive along as well, and just normal driving, so you can see on a normal day what it would be like daily driving a, you know, this is a 4,000 stall, so pretty big stall for a car that you can drive on the street, but it's very manageable, and we put a big transmission cooler in the front to keep it cool.
It's the 4DP Circle D.
Yep.
And then all my suspension stuff too.
Oh yeah, do you remember any of your suspension stuff?
BMR.
Yes, got the BMR large sway bars front and rear, poly mounts all in the back, BMR as well, poly mounts in the front, and Eibach Springs on. Remember what kind of struts he put on here?
Eibach? No.
Eibach struts. No, Eibach Springs. I forgot what struts, but yeah, it's the previous owner. He did a lot of suspension work, and it really handles well. It you know, aftermarket sway bars and suspension and the big brakes. It's a fun car on the autocross or road course or wherever you want to bring it, and it stops well. Stops a whole lot better than my car on stock vet brakes with the CTS-Vs. See here, fit great behind those wheels. Got the nice expensive DBA rotors. Yeah, the braking is great, and like I said, this is the only car we've done that has more of a road course feel. Has the big sway bars and all the suspension stuff to make it handle. It's good. We usually spend a little bit more time going fast, but it's nice to have one that handles so well and brakes so well. It really stops and handles. Also, we got the GXP style. I think I get confused on all the aftermarket steering wheels or upgraded steering wheels, but this is the GXP with the flat bottom. What'd you call it?
HSV.
HSV one? I don't know. Maybe so. But yeah, this is with about a 4,000 stall converter, the 4DP. So you can just see how the car responds as opposed to normal. You know, it sort of just flashes up there and stays up there a little bit more. Just gonna turn around here. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of people don't even realize how a stall converter or aftermarket torque converter with a higher than factory stall speed affects like a car normal driving. On the strip or drag racing, of course it flashes higher, meaning when you floor it, it revs up before the car moves, giving you a faster launch and things like that. But a lot of people don't realize what it does to you on a car that's driven more than just at the strip. So this is just, we're just gonna normal speeds, you know, like you would normally drive.
And it doesn't lug you.
Yeah, not
Or
lugging
jerky.
at all. It actually smooths out when you're sitting at a stoplight, like here. Sit here a second, you can feel that it's just, the car shakes from the cam There's no pull against the brake or anything of that nature. We'll do this one. You can go right and just do a, you know, a little, about a quarter throttle so you can see how it shifts. And yeah, see, that was second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. And you can see it doesn't really affect it much. You can tell a little bit with how it shifts. It absorbs the shifts and make it sort of draws it out a little bit. But it just keeps it from being really hard, and other than that, it's not a lot of difference. The converter just keeps you in your power better. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head up towards south a little bit to Mexico, and you know, maybe try to do a couple of little hits. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It holds the speed for a longer period of time.
You mean like the RPM, the revs? Yeah, whatever your RPM is. If you give it about a quarter throttle, it's going to sit around 3,000 to 4,000 RPM the entire time it's shifting. Keeps you in the power, and it actually feels a lot smoother when you have a big cam. It actually feels smoother than driving a car without a converter in it for those reasons. Yeah, it's good. And we've done a lot of work getting the trans tune dialed in for this one. It's more of a daily. Pretty happy with how it is now. But everybody wants different things. We tune every car differently depending on what the end result is, or what the customer's gonna end up doing with his car mostly. So some people like it to shift like this one, some people want it to bang you against the seat every time, and some people want it like stock, so it has all the torque management and features in it that came with a factory. This one's sort of in the middle, has some torque management but not a ton. Making some turns.
All those cars. Quarantine.
Day too out here. Yeah, this thing does handle pretty good. Happy to get her out.
Yeah. I can't believe we haven't driven it in so long
though. All right, this is a 4DP from a stop. Okay, well, kind of from a stop. She got a little scared. It's all good. She's not much on burnouts, obviously, but she enjoys them.
Oh God!
Oh wow, somebody got a good burnout right there. Maybe we'll try that one more time here in a minute. Here, stop right here.
Well, it was spinning so much.
This is a 4DP from a stop. All right, go ahead. All right. There you go. That's a little better. Nice.
My diff's working.
Yeah, yeah. Your diffs were working well. Good job. Oh, it's fun. It's always good to get the old girl out every now and then. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, concerns on the build, how it runs, or anything of that nature, let me know. We've actually never dynoed this car, but they usually make around 440 to 450 at the wheels with the BTR2 and ported heads on 93. Anything else you want to say, April?
I like the flags.
You want to close out the video for us?
So guys, you know what to do. Smash that like button.
Just kidding. Don't even do it. Don't even like it or nothing. Don't share it or anything.